Chad, am I the asshole for saying to my company I don't need a fourth water bottle because they already have given us three and no one wants them because it's a shallow attempt as a gift? Confirm, not the asshole. Not the asshole on that one. There are some things you can only acceptably give as corporate swag one time, okay? Water bottles are one. You don't need, Stanley devotees, cover your ears. You don't need 6 water bottles. Unless you're like the coach of a Little League baseball team. You need like 2 water bottles. If you got 4, I'm not mad at you. You know what is the most annoying gift I see now as far as swag goes? Is reusable tote bags. It's just one of those things where you're like, I grew up in the golden age, like the land grab of reusable bags. All of my grocery shopping was in plastic bags until like '07, ad eaters. And then you buy like 3 reusable bags, you take them to the grocery store, you keep using them until they fall apart. You don't need any other reusable bags. Now, in our house, we probably have 8 reusable bags. Sometimes you just pick them up, Especially in Korea and Japan, it was like every store was like, if you spend $25, we'll give you a free tote bag. And I'm like, I'm not going to turn down a free tote bag. But at the same point, I'm like, at this point, it's not like I'm going to be buying like 8 bags worth of groceries. I always forget to get my reusable bags when I go to the grocer. Yeah, but I'm like of the opinion that you shouldn't feel that bad about it. And you definitely shouldn't feel guilted into buying another reusable bag. That's a paper bag me situation, and then you recycle the paper bags once you get home. I buy them every time. Well, I will say there's been deflation on bags. You can Google that. Google bag deflation. They used to be like $10 a reusable bag when I was 20 years old, and now they're like $2, $1.50, something like that. So it's not like a huge fiduciary cost, but still, it's just at some point you're like, you feel like John Wick when you open up your trunk, right? You're trying to find the right tools for the job. Like if you're going into Whole Foods, you're not bringing that big ass like, Walt Disney World resort bag that can fit like 100 liters in it. You're like, let me just get a little one today because I want to limit myself a little bit. Then when you go to Costco, you bust out like the reusable crate. Grocery cart is the way. You're talking about the Ajima cart? It's not bad. I mean, if you live in a walkable city, for sure, I would recommend the Ajima cart. I thought you meant inside of the store. I've been letting my daughter use those like customer in training little baby shopping carts. And honestly, like, I know it fucks up the experience for like everybody else in the store because my kid is like bumping into shit and like blocking the aisle and stuff like that, but she's cute. So honestly, like if you can't be mildly inconvenienced to see a cute kid pushing a shopping cart, then that's on you as far as I'm concerned. Any updates on the Costco guys? I saw them reviewing some YouTube snacks.
We just got these new fruit block snacks inspired by your favorite YouTube creators.
And we're gonna see where they measure up on the boom meter.
Ashley's got Alpha Mall, Big Justice has Unspeakable, but who's gonna handle Ninja Kids?
Rizzler, where did you come from?
Well, I guess Rizzler's doing Ninja Kids.
I will say I'm getting a little bit, I'm questioning their review scale because everything I've seen them review so far, they've given it 5 booms. Like I feel like they gotta eat some real dog shit and then give it like 2 booms or something like that so that they can bring me back and I realize that they have integrity. Yeah, the Rizzler's there. The Rizzler's there. There was another character too. I don't know who she is though. Because life is awesome. That's true. Now that I think about it, I do give almost everything I eat 5 booms. Last thing you ate that would only get 1 boom? Oh, good question. That thing that almost killed you, the raw chicken? Maybe the Hello Kitty cafe. Yeah. The Pokemon cafe, listen, you're not going there for the food to begin with. But the Pokemon cafe, the food was exactly fine. The Hello Kitty cafe, the food was pretty bad, but it did look like characters from Sanrio. So I'm not going in on the cafe. It's okay. I like the Pom Pom Purine ceramic cup. It's very cute. Now that we're back with the merch, I have respect for the merch. And you might say, you're not eating on those plates. I'll tell you, brother, we're eating on those plates, okay? If we're having Japanese curry, we have sumiko gurashi Japanese curry plates that it gets served on, okay? My daughter's eating off those Pokemon Cafe plates every dinner time, essentially. She's eating off the Eevee. She's eating off the Pikachu Ditto. She's eating off the Pikachu Halloween, okay? How many booms does water get? Hang on, great question. I'm not even messing with you. That's a 5 boom water, but it's probably just because I'm thirsty. Prezzo, I blocked someone on Twitter today because of you. And it's not your fault at all. In fact, you were kind of clowning on them. I believe it was x.com/ I don't even know. It was like food porn posts or something like that. And it came up in my feed because you replied. The tweet said burger and fries. And it was just like a basket full of hamburgers and French fries. And you replied, looks good. And I said, man, I don't want to see this shit. This AI generated. You didn't do anything wrong. I was just like, I'm stunned at how many like total dog shit like blue check engagement farm accounts there are. How many times can you see a picture of a basket of French fries and be like, ketchup doesn't exist? What are you putting on these? And like, why are people still, I guess it's because they're always making more dumb motherfuckers, but why are people lining up and go, oh, mayo! You know, in Belgium, they put mayo on French fries. I'll go with truffle mayo, personally. I might be a little weird. I'm going to say barbecue sauce. What? You should die! Like, really? We need some anti-social media, man. Or like, you know, you got $20 to draft your breakfast. Waffles are fucking $5 each, and pancakes with fruit are $5 each, and then like pancakes without fruit are $4 each. Bacon's $1 each. Now cue like 100,000 motherfuckers going 20 bacons. Bacon is mispriced. You're like, they got you, bro. They engagement farmed you. They made like 0.03. Oh, motherfucker. They made like 0.03 cents off of your attention. You just got monetized, bro. Oh, son of a bitch. Skirt. This shit's got some fucking... It looks like one of those yo-yos from like the early 2000s that went to sleep by itself. There was a yo-yo boom around like the turn of the millennium. But instead of like 1930s yo-yos where you like had to have some skill, they had like a little gyroscope in them or something like that, where if you just flicked them hard enough, they would like hang at the bottom, like anti-grav. My friend used to walk around with his yo-yo and it was embarrassing. We saw a dude like that in Busan. He was walking the boardwalk on the beach and like doing yo-yo tricks. And I was like, they got these motherfuckers everywhere, huh? I mean it in a good way. Like that's a character, man. At least it's one more person who's like just not looking at their phone. I want you to do me because you're the yo-yo man. Did she like to dirty talk? She loved to dirty talk. She would always be like, yeah, I want to screw. Me so horny. I want you to screw me. You don't know? It's 40-year-old virgin, man. Your references are out of control. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. We just talked about that. I'm only 22. I get what you're saying, but you should still watch the movie. It's like before Judd Apatow was washed. Before he tweeted that, like, he had PTSD from Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Yes, Seth Rogen is in it. He doesn't do that much weed conversation, though. He does describe a consensual sexual partner as a plant that you have to nurture before you fuck the plant. And I think, obviously, we're assuming that the plant is marijuana. Also, at one point, I don't know why I'm reviewing this like Common Sense Media. Thinly veiled marijuana reference where Steve Carell's character asks Seth Rogen's character, how many pots have you smoking? It's a good movie, though. I will say, I don't know what, Judd Apatow does this in every comedy. If only he could make the second half of the movie as good as the first half. You know, the first half where like everybody's life is in disarray and it's just like six funny dudes hanging out shooting the shit. And then like in the second half of the movie, like one of the guys finds love and stops hanging out with the other guys. If they could just make the second half of the movie like more of the funny guys hanging out, like he'd probably have an Oscar. Forgetting Sarah Marshall's son or I Love You Man Daughter. I gotta go with Forgetting Sarah Marshall's son, but they're both pretty good. I mean, Forgetting Sarah Marshall just has the vampire Muppet stuff that elevates it beyond average, I would say. Not to mention when he's scoring like their shitty Law and Order SVU knockoff, but he's having an emotional breakdown, so he starts playing the Seinfeld music. I have not seen the 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it. But I have seen the poster, or the cover, I should say, on Netflix 10,000 times, if I had to guess. That's the one. It's got Brian Callen, and he's like looking up like this, right? Like that. 2.6 on IMDb. That's saying something, man. Because they're not sending the best reviewers to IMDb. This is very bad. Okay, hang on. Go. 18% on Rotten Tomatoes? See, that surprises me. If there was like a standardized IMDb to Rotten Tomatoes score converter, a 2.6 on IMDb really should translate to like a 0. A 2.6 translating to an 18 is kind of surprising. We got to get locked like something crawling from the slime on the bottom of a large Scottish lake. He's ghosting the machine posting. Hold, and we're good. We're good. Oh, man. Police reference. NL when he references the police. Yay, Jake S! Open parentheses, the band. I choose to think that Synchronicity 2 is also not... I choose to think that song is literal. I think it's about a man that's having a midlife crisis, but also at the same time there is a kaiju emerging from Loch Lomond in Scotland and like it's about to terrorize the British Isles. Close parentheses. You're welcome. I love Roxanne. I think a lot of people do, man. That's kind of the point of the song, I think. Please don't mention Eartha Kitt. I'm not Chevy Chase, bro. I do think, unfortunately, I have a little bit of Chevy Chase energy. I wish it wasn't the case. But I think I do have a little Chevy Chase smugness. Not the racism part. No. What if they made Roxanne these days? So true. It would be like, Roxanne, don't let me tell you not to put on the red light. You could choose to do it if you want to. You can make your own decisions, am I right, Roxanne? Yeah, because of woke. By the way, I need you guys to weigh in. I don't know much about fashion. You know, I undid the top button because of you guys. I also feel like as my facial hair grows out a little bit, you gotta undo the top button. You've gotta kind of like embrace Miami Porn King vibes. But when you're fully shaved, you can go top button. That's how I take it. But there was a viral tweet, and it was engagement farming. So I'm basically being a hypocrite right now. But it's hard to live your life without being a hypocrite occasionally. Here's my question. I'm going to take this opportunity over the bridge to focus up and explain the dilemma to you. The tweet was, all right, Twitter, have your say. When you're wearing shorts, do you wear normal socks that come like, you know, a quarter of the way up your shin? Or do you wear ankle socks, which are essentially no show? And the first tweet that I saw in reply to it, that was like a quote tweet with over 10,000 likes, was if you wear normal socks with shorts, you should get the death penalty. So this, I don't know, 75,000 likes or something like that. It was a lot of people that were +2 in that take. But then I saw another quote tweet with like 40,000 likes that said, I don't understand why you would wear ankle socks. It looks like you're going barefoot in your shoes. So it was like a very, I don't want to say it was an even split, But there were definitely two distinct camps they had numerous people in each. Let's put it that way. So I'm a short shorts guy and the normal socks guy with them. But because my wife has kind of been on me for my socks lately. She's been like, you should switch to the ankle socks when you're wearing shorts. And I was like, I thought the fashion was kind of, you don't pull the socks up all the way, but it's kind of like a lazy pull. So I guess I'm just wondering where we're at. This is not millennial pilled. When I went to high school as a millennial, if you had shorts that ended above your knee, they sussed you. That's all I'm going to say. It was even written in like some school like dress codes. It was like the shorts have to end below the knee, especially if you're good at basketball. Now I'm big into the shorts because I feel like leg guys, we haven't had that much time to shine. Like all the, male sexuality is focused on the arms and the chest and the abs. People haven't been given, like the leg guys have not had a ton of time in the sun. So I feel like I'm making hay while the sun's up. As long as like short inseam shorts are in fashion, you can catch me in short inseam shorts. At least if we could have some seasonably warm weather in Vancouver. I just wear whatever. It's not that complicated. Pisses me off. Because you're either wearing like a Zelda Triforce shirt and khaki shorts right now, or you're like one of those people who's like just hot. So you're like, I just pick something out of the closet every day. Yeah, because like your parents gave you like the best outfit of all time. Being conventionally attractive. You're dressed as soon as you wake up. Shit pisses me off, man. Let me dress you. Let's not get into this sub and dom stuff again, okay? It's kind of blowing my mind to find out that the conventional wisdom is that the dom lets the sub choose what to eat for dinner 90% of the time. And the logic is that dinner is so minor, it's not worth wasting the dom's effort. I'm just telling you, subs that are out there, you've been gaslit. You've got some submissive doms, is what I'm saying. They're using all of their dominant energy in the bedroom, and then like the rest of the day, their heart's not in it. Okay? Which is fine if that's what you want. I'm just saying, like, if it was a real dom, they would be choosing what to have for dinner every night. And then people were like, I'm the sub, I'm bottoming, which means I choose what to have for dinner because I got to do the prep. And I'm like, listen, I don't know about all that stuff. I'm just arguing from first principles, okay? I don't have any actual knowledge. Can you be and now we're just, like, I think this is probably where the bit is reaching its natural endpoint because I'm grasping at straws. Can you be a sub who's into fin-dom? Wait, let me rephrase. Can you be a dom who's into fin-dom, but you're the one who's being dominated? Like, are there fin-dom subs? You know what I mean? Give me an example. Okay, what about a dom who's like, yeah, you like bilking me for all of my money, don't you? Yeah, you freaking love it when I take out a second mortgage to buy you luxury goods. That's a brat situation. See, I'm not cut out for this, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a hyper confident pay pig or something like that. I don't know. Listen, I don't know all about it. It's outside of the wake. Don't fuck with me. That's a sugar daddy. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I still, like, we're not even really talking about sex, but it's weird to me that people are like, please stop talking about it. It's just a biological function, man. Also, I'm not allowed to talk about, like, pay pigs, but you're allowed to, like, be like, Chad, I had buffalo wings for lunch today. Let's go. Like, it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. Would you say the same thing at the barbecue? I would say if I had that kind of rapport with the people at the barbecue, I might bring it up. But, like, on, like, day one of meeting folks at the barbecue, no, I'd probably just say, like, man, it's unseasonably cold lately, huh? They don't trust you to talk about it with nuance? See, that's crazy to me, because they're like, you haven't done the required reading. But the required reading is, like, 10 straight years of reading Tumblr posts on the family computer that's in the living room. And I'm like, yes, I did. It just wasn't on Tumblr, bro. You just weren't alive, so you didn't see it coming to pass. Like we didn't, when you were born, I was not as stupid as you were. I was probably like 14 years old. I had a wealth of knowledge, like petabytes of knowledge that you didn't have access to yet. We didn't start from the same spot. So that's why it's offensive to me that now you're like 21 and you're like, you think you passed me. You don't even know, man. Your Peloton showed up like 2 weeks ago and you're like, NL, what's your PB? Fuck the PB, bitch. We're on 1,300 rides, motherfucker. And many of those are 60 to 90 minute. Oh, no. Hey, dude. PvP? Oh, my God. Look at this grind, man. It's going all the way. Oh, man. How old are your cats? 12? 11, 12, something like that. How long do cats live for? People are getting way too like familiar on this website. People are like, hey, you ever thought about like how sad you'll be like when your pets die? Yeah, of course. I'm a human being, you fucking idiot. I don't want to be reminded about that shit right now. That's macabre. But you talk about your parents fucking? No, I don't. I say the phrase, your parents have fucked, because that's how they've conceived you. And then people go, what? No, man, fucking no, dude. Don't say that shit. I am happy that my parents have like a healthy relationship. I hope they're fucking. Honestly, why would I want them not to? I love both of them, and they created me. Brother, if you were weighing in on this Dom sub switch verse sub tops and Dom bottom fucking conversations, and you're like, ooh, my parents having sex. Like, honestly, you're a fucking hypocrite. You're actually setting society back with your prudishness. It's embarrassing. My mom and dad haven't done it for 20 years. Honestly, A, you don't know that. B, well, unless something tragic happened, in which case I apologize. You may know that. But, like, B, don't act like that's a good thing. That's not good, man. That's bad. Your parents have an acrimonious relationship with one another, and that can only help but like roll shit downhill towards yourself because you're the closest member of the family to both of them. That's bad for you and the environment around you. How do I make my parents have sex again? Honestly, you could probably start by like doing your own chores so they have some time and they're not stressed out all the time with stuff that you could at least take care of. It depends on your age though. You know, if you're like 5, then like what are you gonna do? But if you're like 20 and you're like, what's for dinner tonight? It's probably time, like, you could do them a little bit of a favor. Start shouldering some of the domestic burden of living at home, I suppose. It is wild. So I'm moved out first with huge amounts of parental support at age 17. I lived in the dorms, 17 to 18, 18 to 20-ish. Off-campus housing, paid for by my parents, full disclosure. 21, 22, lived alone in South Korea. Then when I came back, I lived with my parents for like 9 months. And it's like a wild reversion to like move back in with your parents as an adult. And then you like go out. And they're like, when will you be back? And you're like, oh, yeah. This is... I'm like supposed to tell you stuff like that. I don't know is the degenerate answer. I'm not totally sure when I'll be back. Probably after you're asleep. And then you're like, 23 years old. And your mom is like, can you take the frozen chicken breast out of the freezer and leave it on the counter so it's defrosted by the time I get home from work? And you're like, fuck, man. I hate living with my parents. They're always asking me to do shit that takes forever to do, man. She's always giving me jobs. I got my own job. I'm recording Dungeons of Dreadmore videos right now. I don't have time to take 2.1 seconds to go get the chicken breast out of the freezer that I didn't even pay for. And I'm not going to cook so that you can cook it into a dinner. I don't even like chicken breast that much anyway, man. So then you put that shit off. She gets home from work at like 4:10. You put that shit off until like 4:03, and you're like, fuck! You get like a big stainless steel bowl and fill it with boiling water and then put the frozen chicken breast in it. when she gets home from work, like the outside of the chicken breast is like cooked and the inside is still ice. That takes way more work than just taking it out of the freezer. Yeah, but you know, you're missing the juice in lieu of the squeeze. The juice is I don't have to do 3 seconds of work right now. I could do 10 minutes of work in 3 hours. I forgot to take out the chicken breast and my mom called me a mistake. Listen, that's too far, but in her defense, it is like the easiest chore in history. You literally don't have to do anything, and it's maybe the only thing you have to do that she asked you to do all day. I say this as somebody who's forgotten to do it myself, but like it really is like she's not asking you necessarily to like do the dishes or like, you know, pull the weeds or wash the car. She's like, can you just do this bare minimum? Fucking nothing. Can you take 10 seconds out of your day to make it as convenient as possible for me to cook you dinner later? Hello.
Did you show off your chain?
I did not show off my chain. I like to keep my swag inconspicuous rather than flashy, so as to avoid suspicion from federal authorities.
We did nothing wrong.
We did nothing wrong. Caught. Also, now you see you got them excited. You thought you had a boxed copy of Elden Ring?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think so.
I got it on the digitally on the PlayStation 5. And then digitally on Gabe Newell's Steam.
Wait, you do have it on Steam and on PlayStation?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Can I ask you a question because you're insulting me?
I'm not insulting you.
Okay, well, I'm still going to ask the question anyway.
No, I'm not. Don't.
How many Nintendo 3DSs do you own?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. The number's too high to count.
That's not.
She's going to get on me for having 2 copies of the Game of the Year 2022.
That's not what I said.
Caught.
No cod.
No cod. She pled the fifth. That means she's probably innocent, man. It's a weird catch-22. Listen, I support the Fifth Amendment because obviously it's probably there for a reason, right? But like, because the wording of the Fifth Amendment is like, you don't have to honestly answer a question that incriminates you, doesn't invoking the Fifth Amendment signal to everyone that you're guilty of whatever they're asking you of? Because if you're innocent, you can't invoke a right not to incriminate yourself because there was no crimination. Yes and no. I feel like this is like we're now getting into the philosophy of law or something. Can I say something that maybe is insane but also funny? I think if I was innocent, I would want a judge trial. And if I was guilty, I would definitely want a jury trial, man. I think. Right? Like if I was innocent, I would be like, I want a trained professional poring over this case to read between the lines and see that I didn't do this. But if I did it, I would want to be like, all right, let's get a nice suit. Let's get my teeth bleached, hair transplant, and then show up day one of court and just try to like charm them. Although in the U.S. it's crazy, right? Because the judges are like politicians. They get elected. I think, in a place where you get elected to be a judge, that seems dangerous, right? Has anyone ever been like, hey, vote for me, I'm going to be like soft on crime? Aren't they all like, all convict more motherfuckers than the last guy? See, like the incentives of the system seem misaligned with the tenets of fairness and justice, but what do I know? That's why you want the jury. Yes, plus the hair transplant. Me bald, I'm going away 5 to 10. Me with the hair transplant, time served. I guess it depends on the crime. I I would rather jerk off with sandpaper gloves and lemon juice than watch this. You're here, man. You're here. You know what you are? You ever see the test audiences giving their reviews of David Cronenberg's classic film Videodrome? They're like the reviews from Spinal Tap. Like, some of the pages just say, like, shit in, like, it covers, like, 12 lines per letter. Yeah, sucked. You should never release this. I can't imagine the kind of person that would derive enjoyment from this dreck. Now go check Videodrome, Rotten Tomatoes. It's a little divisive. I'm going to say maybe it's around like an 82, but it's had an impact on the culture, man. 83? Oh, I'm so fucking in tune, man. This is like a baby sensory video to accompany the banter. Yeah, but there's room for different viewpoints, but do you not realize that it's all baby sensory stuff to accompany the banter? Like your goat playing League of Legends? That's baby sensory stuff, man. 120 star, speed runs in Mario 64 is baby sensory stuff, man. Yeah, my man Apollo's out here playing Cookie Clicker. It's all baby sensory stuff. I'm trying to free you from the shackles of, like, for some reason believing Sisyphus is a less legitimate game on Twitch than Elden Ring. Why? Because there's no Titanite shards? L take. You're still here, DL Guiga. That's all I'm saying. You're still here. It might be because you're at work, though. You weren't here that much when you were on pat leave. Because free time is probably better, it's more enticing than watching Sisyphus. But, when you got to fill out 1,000 cells in a spreadsheet, all of a sudden this shit's looking pretty good on the second monitor. I'm guessing. I know how it is, man. DL Guiga is not 16 years old. He's not the Rizzler, okay? He works in finance. He's not, bro. You know how I know that DL Guiga is not 16 years old? He posted a cost-benefit analysis taking into account the time value of money to determine whether or not you should buy an executive membership at Costco versus just a normal membership. I think we all agreed that a normal membership is, you don't even have to run the numbers. It's going to pay for itself in like 2 trips. But like, I feel like an average individual would be like $60 for the cash back and the whatever other benefits you get. Yeah, sure, maybe. DL Guiga said, let me bust out the damn discounted cash flow model. Time for a new game? You just don't get it, do you? They just don't get it. I feel like every day we lose 20 converts, but we also convert like 15 people. So we're bleeding, don't get me wrong. But also I think we're making society a little bit more resilient. It's negligible turnover, exactly. If we wanted to pump the numbers up, we would just start the stream with like an hour of reacting to the top clips from like live stream fails or something like that, then go into unban requests. Like the process on how to get the numbers up is out there. I'm following my heart right now. It's a different sort of experience. This is authentic content. This is Peloton light, man. You got a 90-minute Peloton ride. You get 71 minutes in. You have to kill the part of your brain that is like, oh, I would love to look at phone right now. You just got to kill. It's not going anywhere. The time is the time. Please respond to Faint Bunny. I didn't know Faint Bunny was a Celtics fan, but I guess it makes sense. I didn't watch any of the NBA finals. In fact, I don't know if I even watched any of the NBA playoffs, but I would like to congratulate Drew Holiday on getting, I think he won the Tenacious D Tenacious Player of the Year award.
What's up, disciples? It's that time again. Time to announce the winner of the Tenacious D MVP award. And this year, the most tenacious defender in the NBA is Drew Holiday. Right, Cage?
Congrats, Drew.
Because for years, the Celtics have been knocking on the door, trying to win that championship. Not quite being able to get there. But this year, there was something different. I wonder what changed this year. I wonder why they were victorious this year. What do you think, Cage? Who was it?
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
I saw that on Twitter this morning. Hold. He did. Did you know Jalen Brown has a lecture on Foucault? I gotta check that out. I've only seen one non-basketball related Jalen Brown video. And it didn't have too much to do with Foucault. Except everybody was watching it. I guess that's the opposite of the panopticon. In the panopticon, there's like one dude watching everybody, but you get the idea. You cheering for the Oilers? Yeah, why not? I don't really care. Oh, I'm thinking of Jalen Green. Thank you, librarian. He knows ball.
This is Jalen Green. When he was younger, I'm guessing, or...
I forgot Jalen Green and Jalen Brown. And then who's the other guy I'm trying to think of right now? You ever been to Edmonton? I haven't, but my wife has been to Edmonton once, and she was there for like 2 days. And whenever I'm not trying to blow up her spot, whenever she talks about like not enjoying a city, it's not even a punchline. Like, it's coming from a place of authenticity. She's always like, it reminds me of the time that I was in Edmonton. Like, it's left an impression on her soul. I've never been there. I'm not shit-talking Edmonton in the slightest. I believe part of it was that she saw some motorcycle gangs that kind of freaked her out a little bit. And then also, I believe she tried to buy something at a store, and they were like, we don't have it at this one, but I can check if it's in the closest store to this one. And then they checked, and they're like, yeah, they have it in the other store. And then she's like, where's the other store? And they were like, Calgary, which is like a 6-hour drive or something like that. And she was like, I'm not going there. The other thing I want to say, you cannot make me hate my Albertan brethren. We're all, equal in God's playground, okay? I do see a lot of Alberta plates parked like fucking idiots in BC. Now, I'm sure the same is probably true in the opposite. I'm sure in Alberta, you're probably seeing like Fiat 500s with Vancouver like dealer plates, and you're going, why the fuck are they driving so fucking slow or something like that? But like, at least I kind of get when I feel like British Columbians like can't drive, and Albertans like have the skill to drive but just choose to do it in the worst way possible, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, I believe in driving skill, Alberta probably clears BC, but in like golden rule, like treat others the way you treat yourself, BC probably clears Alberta on the roads at least. I judge people who got like 10 rubber duckies on their dashboard. Yeah, man, I feel like that's a Vancouver classic too. Why the fuck are there so many like Porsche Macans with 75 Disney Tsum Tsums on the dash? Like the Disney Tsum Tsum glazing goes crazy in Vancouver, man. It turns the airbag into wood. Claymore. Also, like, you might not vibe with this one. This is probably going to offend a couple people in chat. But, like, I think you'll get over it. I don't think you should put, like, a marathon or a half marathon bumper sticker on your car. Because, like, you did the run. That's great. You should be proud of it. But, like, not everybody needs to know. Like, other people around you on the highway have got to be like, oh, don't fuck with that guy. He ran 26.2 miles one time. Like, we're all just trying to get to the H Mart at the North Road Plaza, man. It's all I have. I'm not mad at you. I'm just more like, I mean, trust me, there's worse bumper stickers. I was driving behind a guy on Sunday that had a Babylon Bee bumper sticker and BC plates. I was like, that shit is not even here, man. That's an American thing. What are you doing? How cooked are you? You're like a paid Babylon Bee subscriber in a different country. Like, that's... You don't go here, man. You don't go here. Yeah, there's like aspiring Americans here for sure. Not in necessarily a bad way. But there are definitely like Canadian boomers that are like locked the fuck in on Fox News. And I'm like, why are you... That's the wrong culture war, bro. Shouldn't you be reading like the National Post at least? Like, if you really had national pride, you could at least read like right-wing media that's local. I guess it's not as fun. I get it. There's always something going on in American politics that's like insane. And in Canada, it's usually like, you know, fucking Speaker of the House bought organic milk instead of like 2% Reed's Dairy milk, charging the taxpayer for the organic Avalon milk in the glass bottle, bro. And then you got to like try to spin that into a controversy for like 2 years. Yeah, you're like, yeah, but what about the milk? It's bad optics, bro. Meatball Ron. Ah, there's so many classics. I mean, the election season's been going on for like 8 years now. The bread fixing. Hey, you shut your mouth about the bread fixing, okay? That was like, that's a serious thing, man. That affected real people's lives. Lock in. Spain Bunny, you gotta relax, man. When did you become so sports pilled, man? I'm just, you know what's funny though? Like the vibe, if you were in the F1 in 2011, I would have assumed that you were a British man or like Monegasque with top 0.1% net worth worldwide. Now, if you're in the F1 2024, my first thought is, not pejoratively, by the way, my first thought, Tumblr refugee. It's changed. The culture of motorsport has changed, man, thanks to Drive to Survive. Now we got fucking like game devs that are waking up at 4 a.m. and they're like, Brazil, oh, Perez, you can't, oh, Ferrari, I can't, Ferrari. Same thing with baseball. My perception of it is that it happened, there's two things that catalyzed baseball becoming a woke sport. One is Blazeball, and the other one is the Toronto Blue Jays actually being good for like a 6-year stretch for the first time since the early 1990s. I feel like that gave baseball to the left in the culture war. Now football is still up in the air. It's still like it's a swing state, I guess. Sports betting has been wonderful for viewership. Did you see the 2-leg parlay that got posted on Twitter where the dude said, I forget the like wide receiver's name, but he bet on a wide receiver for the Washington Commanders to score a touchdown in week 1 of the NFL, and then also for the Celtics to win the NBA championship, and then it finally paid off yesterday. Are you on gambling Twitter? I think as I click on sports tweets sometimes, like it's all intertwined. There's like a cultural testicular torsion there. Do you follow Heat Daddy? I don't think so. Again, I've taken to looking at my Twitter feed as like as a garden that I curate. I don't know if this is Heat Daddy specifically, but I have blocked probably like 30 related sports accounts, especially if they're advanced stats. Like if after every game they post like, you know, a picture of the athlete who had a bad game, and then like, or maybe it's like a cartoon version of that athlete, and it's like his wins above replacement in this game. No one's had a wins above replacement in a single game lower than this since like 2013. And I'm like, it's just, you're just kind of like ruining my enjoyment of sports. But if you're into that, that's fine. I prefer to just like watch the game and be like, oh, like that guy's really tall. He must be good. I don't really ignore stats. I'm just like, I don't care about them because I'm just like watching the sport, I guess, not playing it, I suppose. I'm like, I like when the guys in the blue shirt win. And then when the guys in the blue shirt lose, I'm like, you know, I'm not going to go check the fucking big head hockey stats after the game and then be like, who am I going to go harass on Instagram? Oh, Philip Hronik, you're Corsi 4 in 5-on-5 situations is a standard deviation below comparables given the contract you just signed. Go die. Like, I'm just kind of like putting it on the TV while I'm doing the dishes or something. Yeah, I don't have that kind of energy anymore. Why don't any other countries compete? Well, that's not fair because I know Mongolia's kind of got like a sumo wrestling culture now too. There should be like sumo wrestling in the Olympics, man. I would love to see like the #1 fucking Yokozuna in Japan go up against like Ireland. The number one sumo wrestler from Ireland or something. That would be sick entertainment, man. Can you imagine the Conor McGregor of sumo wrestling? He's snorting the salt and doing the fucking, you know, the arm thing. You know what I'm talking about. They need a bad boy of sumo, man. But I guess because of like Japanese culture, the bad guy of sumo is probably like, you know, somebody who did like a bow, but it wasn't like quite as, or he used like the wrong formality when speaking Japanese to his coach or something like that. He used like fucking kudasai instead of onegaishimasu or whatever. You know what I'm saying. I know just enough to almost make a joke. Embarrassing. Heartbreaking. LeBron James used haseyo instead of imnida when speaking to someone 3 days older than himself in a business context. No, man, no. It's funny though, I guess we do have stuff like that in English. Like if somebody just opened an email to me like with text instead of writing like, I hope this email finds you well, my first instinct would be like, oh, they said fuck me, huh? Like we're just, I forgive like the metaphor, but I guess we're just going in raw to this interaction. We're not even doing like the necessary pleasantries at the start of it. Like you're just, you didn't even say like, how was your vacation? You're just like, can you please send me this document? Feels so aggressive, man. So much performative nonsense skipped. Yeah, but it's like, dude, life's not about the sending the document, man. Life's about the performative nonsense. Like, I'd rather know how your vacation went and talk about that for like 5 minutes instead of just like, hey, can you give me that TPS report? Like, we weren't put on this earth to file TPS reports, man, whatever the fuck those are. It's all performative nonsense, man. There's no naturally occurring like auto insurance on planet Earth. They didn't mine that shit out of like a cave in Azerbaijan. It's an invention from Adam Smith or whatever. It's just that talk doesn't get me paid. I guess so. I mean, if you're not in sales or something. I think it's fucked up that that's called like soft skills though. Because like some of those skills are hard as fuck. Making someone feel like you like them when you actually hate their guts with every fiber of your being, that's like harder than knowing like, you know, the mean stack or something like that. You got to stay diligent on that shit. There's no days off. I was a real estate agent for 16 years. I had to change because of exactly that. Based and also -2. I don't know. I don't know. This is an anti-boomer take. Maybe this is the first take in history that's actually too Gen Z. Like it's a bad take because it's Gen Z instead of just being a millennial or a boomer take. What do realtors do? Because I could see how it could be a annoying job, especially on like on the buy side when you're dealing with someone who's like, I want to buy a house, and then you show them 100 houses and they're like, no, I don't want to buy any of these, and you're like, I'm not sure you want to really buy a house. And then they're like, hey, we want to see this place. Can you set up an appointment for us to go see it Saturday at 1 a.m.? And then you're like, yeah, no problem. And then they show up and they're like, we don't like the floors. So you got to be like, yeah, the floors aren't great. So that seems annoying. But like what do you do though? Paperwork. That's true. I guess you got to talk to like the... You make sure all the contracts get sorted and stuff. That's something. Both pages of paperwork. I'm not insulting realtors, okay? I have maybe an anti-realtor bias just because of the fact that there's so many in the city that I live in. I don't know. God love them, though. At least it's not as bad as notaries. Like, I know I keep going back to this. I still don't understand what the notary does, man. The notary takes the contract that's already in English and translates it into English and then is like, that'll be like $2,500. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? And like, no, it's not just the translation, okay? I also have a stranger walk into my business, hand me an ID with their picture on it, and verify that they look like the picture themselves. Like, this guy doesn't know. No, man. No. No. This guy doesn't know who the fuck I am. Okay, this is where we save. Save it right here. Exit. Confirm. Slash marker. Sisyphus. What do you mean no progress, man? It's a blessing to be in the same spot that I started in. You think you always make progress? Wait till you're like 45 fucking years old, man. You just be happy to be in the same spot you were yesterday instead of backsliding a little bit. This motherfucker's laboring under a false delusion of improvement. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. It'd always be two spooky motherfuckers telling each other good evening.
I think I'm going to play a fighter today.
Yay.
That druid wasn't working for me.
You don't have to be embarrassed just because you couldn't get through the window.
Shall we?
Hey, please,
Yeah,
yes.
let's go. Pardon me, Lord.
Pardon me, Lord.
I would be sick, like, if we were, like, serfs in the medieval era. I would think it would be fun as fuck to be in the fields with you guys.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in the castle, don't get me wrong, but, like, you know, you don't get to choose your lot in life.
We said yeah the same exact way at the same time with the same cadence. That fucked me up.
I didn't even hear you.
You know, like, sometimes the job can be, like, toiling, but, like, if your coworker's, like, funny as fuck, then it's, you know, it makes the day a little lighter.
Yeah.
That is true.
I can't imagine what it'd be like to have, like, fun coworkers. Also, referring you guys as coworkers is so insulting. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, my favorite movie is like Kung Fu Panda 3 or something. I hear you. Kory, you must have worked with some funny people at the deli.
I worked with some wacky people, man.
I believe
Deli
that.
seems like a fun place to work with people.
I worked with a cantankerous old World War II vet who was Jewish, and every time he found out I was Jewish again, he was like, "Wow!" and then would then go on to like list all the Jewish people he can list.
That's so funny. like
we talk like, yeah, like anything we talk about, he'd be like, "Did you know this guy's Jewish?" Like,
oh,
okay,
dude! So it's like kind of like being Canadian.
Yeah.
Lost his fucking mind when he heard the Hanukkah song.
That guy, and then he used to like talk shit on everybody.
Yeah, man.
And then like we had another dude who was like, the only reason he was working at the grocery store is because he had a DUI and he had to like ride his bike to the store every day. And then the old Jewish guy would get like, was like, "Why is he riding his bike?" Like, why? Is he a piece of shit? Why is he riding his bike? And then that guy would like talk about how he has a Porsche, and then he'd show you his Porsche, but it's from like 1970 and it's not impressive. You're like, okay.
Oh, there's a dead goblin up there, so there might be a guy around here. Oh shit! I found one of these.
Dude, is that a drum?
Oh, there's a bat yelling at someone. It is a drum.
Yeah. One room over, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, south there's a barbarian.
Shall we?
Oh, I forgot to equip my skills.
Put a trap down. Let's see if they come in. And step on my trap. And I'm gonna throw a fucking drum at this guy's head if he does.
All right, guys, am I glowing?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you are, son.
You're glowing red.
Man,
it's so cool though. Like a little enchanted rat.
Positively glowing. Yeah, but if I squat on you, they can't see you.
Yes.
Yeah, just climb, get in there.
No one's gonna see either of you. Look at that.
Oh shit.
Completely hidden. I do feel a little bad because we're in the new lobby. Like,
except for that glowing potion on our and the glowing cock.
I maybe also walked away. Let me open the door.
I'm not hearing
no need, sire. Oh. Okay.
Oh, they died. Oh! You also went on the trap I just mentioned.
I love that you turn back into a human when you die.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you stay a rat. Here, I'll grab your soul in case we find
my bad.
So funny.
Yeah, here's the barbarian. Oh, that
Oh,
rat's
shit.
alive? Fuck you. I called it a
Rat,
rat.
that's a spider, bro. What is that thing?
Big spider, man. We killed it, dude.
It's
The
gross.
barbarian died to it. There's a helmet in this chest as well for you. If you,
I do have, I'll
Kory
take
needs
things
it.
for later. I don't want to Gordon. You know, Gordon Ramsay recommended helmet.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about it because it's like.
Hi guys, it's Gordon. I'd like to share a very important message with you all. You know how much I love cycling and triathlons and Ironman, etc. This week, unfortunately, I had a really bad accident, and it really shook me. Honestly, you've got to wear a helmet. I don't care how short the journey is. I don't care, the fact that these helmets cost money, but they're crucial.
I don't wish ill on the man, but him saying like, wear a helmet when you ride a bike, and then lifting up his shirt to show like the entire side of him turned purple.
Yeah, he's turning into an eggplant.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
He got in a bike accident, but he did like a PSA from like Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
And he's like, I would have died if I didn't wear a helmet. But like, he looks completely fine.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Gordon? And then like he lifts up his shirt and he's just like, he's just
purple.
made of blood.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Don't say Justin Timberlake got him, man. That shit just happened yesterday, okay?
He's so drunk. Did you get his ass?
I killed the mage.
Oh, let's go.
Me to the NYPD police officer arresting the lead singer of NSYNC.
Pardon?
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
He got DWI.
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, like
someone's the better Justin.
oh, dude, you did just rise up the ranks for sure.
Yup.
Although I don't know, he wasn't just drunk. He was on like 9 drugs, which is like, if you,
really?
if you take
I
out
guess
like
it's
the
cooler than
driving
me.
part, it's kind of cool. Yeah. It's like, damn, I didn't know you could be addicted to all those drugs and still make like terrible music.
Right?
I'm being a little insensitive. I'd like to apologize.
Cry me a river, man.
I would say we should put stuff away until our gear scores are back under 25. Until all of us survive. And then we could like snowball it a bit,
Excuse me?
Snowball?
Not the way that you're thinking. Kory.
Not in the way you do it. I'll play it. I haven't thought about snowballing in so long.
In a row?
Right? Yeah, probably not since watching Clerks.
Snowballing is when you ejaculate in someone's mouth and they pass it onto another person, mouth to mouth.
Well,
back to you.
Back to you.
Back to you? That's depraved, man.
Yes.
I mean, would you
I just got that shit out of me, man.
Would you rather someone spit their own come back in your mouth or someone else's?
Someone else's, man.
What?
Because I don't want it in my mouth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would not rather somebody else's cum get blown back in my mouth.
Oh, I thought you meant into somebody else's mouth.
All right, Ryan would rather have a stranger's cum in his mouth. All right, that's fine. I'm not going to judge.
I don't know. This is crazy. I think it, honestly, if it's coming out of a glass, if it's not coming out of the dick, if it's coming out of like a pipette or something like that, I don't really care whose cum it is. I don't want either of them.
A pipette?
Well, I don't know. You're only getting like 10 milliliters or something. You don't need a glass. I don't, at least.
I don't know why I thought about like a graduating cylinder.
An Erlenmeyer flask.
Jesus Christ. So you don't want the job as the Kamalier?
No, man. Absolutely not.
It's a single origin.
I bet the cum tastes good as fuck in Hawaii, though, because they eat so many pineapples.
I've heard this whole pineapple business. Well, I have heard the opposite. I've heard. I've had people say that. I've had friends tell me they've sucked someone off who has like a really gross fast food diet, and that cum tastes terrible.
And you're like, yeah, probably. Like, isn't that what it's supposed to taste?
What are you confused about?
Well, I think evolution doesn't want you to put that shit in your stomach. It's meant for a different place. Me explaining that my cum tastes bad is an evolutionary advantage, actually.
I think that's genuinely like that's a bigger motivator than anything I've ever heard for me to like get my act together with my diet. It's like I don't want to.
There's a spell book in there. Yeah, then because they spit out your seed and then it grows, right?
Yeah, into a stinky plant.
Yeah, into the cum trees. You ever smell one of them cum trees, man?
Yeah, it's a ginkgo biloba,
bro.
Bro, my whole university's like, I don't know what you call it, like lawn. The whole like campus was just like lined with those trees, and in spring and autumn it would just smell horrible.
Yeah,
you're walking to.
But it's like a huge buff for you because you don't even have to like clean up when you're done.
It's true. Yeah, I can just come anywhere. Yeah, just come in my pants. Yeah, like normally I would say, yeah, sorry, I smell. Not today.
My bad. My cum just stinks.
That's not today.
Sorry, I had Burger King yesterday.
Oh no, you got the mage on you.
Yeah, I accidentally shot him. I'll get his ass though. Fuck.
I accidentally shot him. All right, cop.
Whoa.
What the hell?
How dare you?
The mage was involved in an adventurer-associated incident inside of the dungeon.
What do you have, a fucking... You drop an acorn?
Did you see the tweet that was like, my wife switches to the passive voice when she makes a mistake? And then the text was like, the vase shattered into a million pieces. And then the guy said, what happened? And she said, it fell. It's so good, man.
I'm just trying to get my health to full. I'm being full.
Oh.
No one's died in the kill feed yet, which is concerning.
Stop laughing at me.
There's a pickaxe in here.
Yo, you can do
I can't hold the pickaxe?
That
goes in your. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It goes in your ox.
What was I looking for? You said there was something
in here. Yeah.
No.
Okay. I felt like I lost the touch too, Ryan. I had to it took me a little bit to get it again.
They must have patched it.
Huh?
What is it, G to sit?
Let's see how. You're doing it a little early. You need
Don't do that to me. We did that to Kory. We're on the same team, okay? Don't do that to
me. Wait, were you fucking with me?
No, you were fucking ass at it, dude.
I was ass at it, but now you made me think that you guys were fucking.
You almost immediately died, but you did it.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Now jump into the elevator and move from there.
Oh no! I've been shot by an arrow!
It's like reliant.
Bro, I'm dead!
He's the first death in the kill feed.
We could heroically try to bring him back. I know where there's a red spot, but there's 2 bugs in the way.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
We have to kill 2 bugs.
This game's so hard, man.
Yeah, I got your orb in your maze. Let's try to. All right, so we could put the bugs on elevators. And then
look at the goblin guy. Look at the goblin
guy. I'm gonna kill him. He's gonna be an issue.
Up to your left. Be careful.
Did we start here?
Yeah. This is where we started. We went left instead of right.
I would love to go. I would just want to get to however we get to that room with the portals. I think this underneath just connects to the other side.
Whoa, what are you doing down there? Whoa. Oh, dude. They probably got down with all sorts of stuff like that back in the day.
Oh, definitely, dude. They're always doing that.
Out on campaign.
There are people fighting in this room. I'm opening the door and hitting them with an axe, okay?
I'm on my way.
I got hit by a spike. The one I warned Ryan about.
Oh!
I can't. I'm guarded by fart. Zoned by fart.
I'm fucking poisoned, man. Goodbye.
I cannot hit this. Nope.
Is that fire on the ground bad?
Probably.
Oh.
Ah, the spider killed the other guy. There's still one left. This is Warlock, huh?
He's dead.
You've done it. They're all dead.
Great job, guys. Great job.
Good job.
There's the wraith. There was a wraith stuck in a wall over there. I noticed. near Ryan.
Don't worry about me, man.
Are you?
Bro, watch out! There's a spider coming. I got no HP. Bro, get
They're so fast. They're so fast. They're so fast.
Help me, man.
I got one of them. Hold on. Get two of them. Where'd you go?
I got running away from the spider, dude.
Dude, you're...
Okay, I think he's gone.
Oh shit! I need that. That pearl necklace is mine.
Yes. Is it normal or flawed?
I don't know. You wanna lick it?
Oh.
He got that Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich come.
I want to use Horseman's Axe. I just haven't looted one yet. I've just been.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the skeleton killed the other guy, and then
Yeah.
that's so funny actually.
The skeleton footman.
I'm gonna kill this fucking pot.
I love your beautiful song.
Thank you.
It's really good.
It's atmospheric, right?
Uh-huh. Are you supposed to be playing notes, or is that what it's supposed to sound like?
I'm going electric in this bitch.
Oh, let's go! How long does this take?
Honestly, it could be all the way up to like the last minute. But I think you could show up.
Ow, what the
fuck? Y'all could explore the rooms nearby and you'll hear it come up.
I saw it. It's like the wind up. Hit me with a fucking loot, man. There ain't no way you could get more than one hit off with that thing. That gourd would pop.
Dude, it's quite a combo.
That gourd would
It's a hell of a
crack.
combo.
Hey, what the fuck?
Dude, it doesn't do any damage.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't do any damage. Look at it.
Well, take one of the hits. I'm curious how much it does.
Look at my health right now.
Yeah, were you already at that?
No.
Oh wow, yeah, that thing hit. Look at it go.
Dude, that's nothing, man.
It's like 10% of my HP.
Okay, guess what, motherfucker? Here's like a tree of life for you. There you go. You got +5. Look at you're a fucking tree, man. You're a damn shrub now.
I don't know what I look like.
You got +5 to all your attributes, bro.
You look like a damn tree. Not anymore.
Really?
You sprouted branches and leaves and shit.
Oh, you didn't like that shit? Okay, check it out. Life's a garden, bro. Dig it.
I will
beautiful.
say that will also heal enemies.
Ah.
That one will. I don't know about the others, but as a rogue stealing from people, I've had teams heal me with that.
That's really funny.
Just stealthing up to them and getting a full heal.
Getting all gross.
I gotta get some spells back.
I want to watch these portals just like lift you up.
Like,
Doctor, you're not gonna believe this one.
sitting there going, "Ooh, I hope no portals pop up here."
Oh no!
It would be terrible if the portal came up right here.
Oh, this gravestone gets stuck in my ass. Can you believe the sun ain't set until 9:20?
Dude!
What?
Dude! Ooh, ow, it hurts, but on the other hand...
That looked so... It was beautiful.
The sun is kind of pissing me off, man, because I like trying to put my daughter to bed at like 8, and she's like, it's still morning. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just like this. It's just bright outside. Yo, we got Morgan Spurlock in the club.
He's dead.
He did die, but I'm not making a joke about him being dead. I'm making a joke about your facial hair looking like Morgan Spurlock's facial hair.
Did he have one of those?
In the movie, I think he had one of those. Or maybe he just had a mustache. Or just a goatee.
Morgan Spurlock?
He's the dude from
Super
Size Me, yeah.
Really changed like the path of many people's lives, and then you find out later it's all bullshit.
It is an all-time bit, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
To go to your doctor, and your doctor is like, hey, your liver enzymes are like those of a late-stage dying alcoholic. And then look at the camera and be like, oh, shit, man. That's what 7 days of McDonald's can do to you. Like that in the Hall of Fame bits, that one has got like his own wing. Yo.
Oh, I'm already equipped with base gear.
So we're all base boys.
Just all
A
my
nice
base
soft
boys.
lobby.
Sorry, 1 second.
Like a soft lobby with the base boys.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to do this real fast.
What do we have here? Oh, baby.
Looking good, looking good. I'm so excited to rip magic packs today.
Whoa, that guy's a demon. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think that's one. I don't know how you become a demon. I think it might be like a warlock form or some shit. I don't know. I seen
What
a demon the
the
other day.
fuck,
and it fucked
bro?
me up.
I'm gonna take a purple shield. Or receive that shit.
Are we going in default gear?
I am
I'll go in
naked as
default
the
gear.
day I was born.
I will put on no things then. It's gonna cycle off Frost Mount in a moment.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys ever have McDonald's masala seasoning shaker fries?
No.
No.
It's not bad.
I think it's so funny that like McDonald's Canada now has something that like McDonald's Japan had like 20 years ago. It's like we're
I never heard
Hey,
of
well,
Slowly
McDonald's
moving
Japan
forward.
has something that McDonald's Canada had 20 years ago. Smoking.
Do they still have the smoking
No,
section
I
there?
don't think so, but-
Are you eating McDonald's right now then? Is that what you're saying?
I am. My wife got me some McDonald's.
What are you eating?
Not even asked for?
Not even asked for. Well, she said, "Do you want some McDonald's?" And I said, "Sure."
I think that's
That's
okay.
what
Well,
I
that
asked for.
yeah. McDouble.
I think it's a 10-piece.
Oh.
You think it's a 10-piece?
I haven't gotten through the fries yet, so I haven't. No
No,
spoilers.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yo, hold on a second. Can
In
I wear
the- in
this?
the horrid ice.
Oh, Ryan.
Why, yes, man.
Whoa, what was in there? What'd you
The
get?
One Piece is real, bro.
Check it out. I got Fluffy D. Luffy.
Fluffy D. Luff.
I don't know what he's
Fluffy
called,
Fluffy.
man.
It's monkey. I think.
Did I tell you about the
Luffy.
One Piece soda I had?
Yeah.
I think I did.
You did. Was it good?
It was fucking delicious, dude.
Oh.
Yogurt flavored soda goes
Oh,
hard.
the yogurt one. Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah, yeah.
so good.
It was fantastic.
Ryan,
Yeah.
level up.
Dude, a green one? All these chests over here are looted, too.
Oh, for real? Someone's been here then.
Yeah, doors are open.
Oh, we're on someone's tail then. They may have gone up here.
Is this where we came? No.
There are people fighting, and I'm about to jump them. Okay.
Yes.
I'm running in.
Take a tree. Mending Grove exclusively on my boys.
Killed one. Oh, another group coming in. Another group coming in.
Me too. Okay. From where?
The door.
Same door.
Let's go. You
This
want to
guy's
go tree
poking
for
the
tree?
shit out of
You
me.
want to go tree for tree? Let's go tree for
This guy
tree.
turned into a rat and ran away. Oh!
No!
I got smacked in head.
You got a lot of trees behind you, bro.
Fuck the trees, man.
Ah!
There's a couple dead guys, including me.
They're gonna want to loot Justin.
They're coming back.
I didn't really have anything.
How many
on me.
trees do they have?
That one's mine. One of these is mine.
There
Run,
you go.
Kory, run. Oh, sorry.
He's a rat. He's a rat. He's running. I'm dead.
Yeah. You won't be able to get through that doorway. Too big to
No.
spare.
This is this is hell. I hear a lion on your ass.
No! Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Unfortunate.
That was a fun one, though.
There have been people in this room, and they might be here still. So I'm gonna go investigate.
All right.
I do see them.
You opened the door and
Oh,
a
this
goblin
guy doesn't
came
hear me.
through.
I'm coming up behind the guy, and I'm gonna hit him in the head with an axe as hard as I can.
I'm on my way, sir, but I am very slow. I see you, though.
Oh, this poor. They saw me. They're running now. They're running away. Also, someone's mining downstairs.
Okay.
Oh, I found their teammates, unfortunately.
Oh god, there's a lot of glowing
No,
people.
These are not his. They were not friends.
That's actually incredibly funny.
Oh, I got owned.
Here, Kory, I'm gonna throw down like a little mending grove right where you're fighting.
Crazy in there.
Don't let them into the grove, though. You see,
There's a lot of guys here, though, is the
There's
problem.
3 guys in there. Yeah, they are full of hate.
Oh shit! It's like I didn't even have a shield, bro.
Go rat mode. You got this. I believe in you. You just go on the run and find a crevasse and live in that shit.
that would have been fucking sick, though,
It
dude.
would have been so sick.
Oh no.
Watch out for spikes.
Oh, the timing on that was perfect.
Son of a gun.
I should have been like a second sooner.
I still would have run over it for sure.
Oh man, that was perfect.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Frost Mountain.
Yeah, we can get in there.
Kory, when you lived in Japan, did you ever get annoyed that every
Yes.
Oh, of course. Did you ever get annoyed specifically that every interaction, no matter how casual, like at a store, takes forever because of the courtesy?
For sure. I was,
do you mean by that?
I wasn't often in a rush, but yeah, there are times, when they're like, I'm like, just give me the fucking receipt, please.
Yeah, like I'm buying a coffee, man. It's not that serious.
What
Joe,
kind of
why do you
courtesy are
smell
we
like
talking here?
poop, bro?
Well, like there's a whole ritual to like purchasing something. Like you give them the item and then they show you the price and they say like, is this okay? And you're like, yeah. And then you put like the money on like a little tray and then you hand them the tray and then they say, is this the money that you want to give us? And you're like, yeah.
No
And then-
way. For real?
Yeah, and like, they have like a whole speech they usually have to run through as well.
No, you guys are fucking.
I'm serious, man. I'm being serious.
It's not every store, but
Only like really, really fancy places like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Well, I used to, so the
Please,
way that I
please.
did it in Korea was whenever they said something that I didn't know during a transaction, I just said yes.
or you just nod your head.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then like
Well,
I
Japan,
tried that
yeah.
shit in Japan and then like the interaction got stalled, right?
Guys
And
here, guys here, guys here, guys here.
You got a treant? Well, I got a fucking treant, bro.
They're hounding my ass.
Their
I'm
druid
dead.
is dead. I've killed their druid.
Best of
The other
luck
two
to you.
were hard stuck on me.
Kory, I got you. Don't even worry. I swear I've got you. Walk backwards into the Grove of Mending, sir!
Oh, well. He's weak. He's got to be very weak.
I don't think chicken is great to turn into. There you go.
Oh. Oh, shit. He's on your ass.
Just giving them the whole array.
I could turn into this. I could turn into this.
Oh, man.
So you won't be able to hide with that big old aura around you, unfortunately. You could try. Oh, hey. Well, that definitely didn't help.
Alright, I'm dead. Anyway, long story short, they asked me if I had a loyalty card for the department store, and I said yeah because I didn't know what they said, and then we hit like a dead end.
Yeah. In Japan, you just usually just grunt. You're just like,
Yeah, they just they've hounded my ass as soon as they got in that room.
Like, can't you just look at me and know that I'm stupid and just let me pay for the stuff? And like,
I remember
I had never heard that. That's wild to me.
It's not like a big deal. It can grate on you after a while, I guess.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I remember going to karaoke with like a bunch of people, and like people were showing up after the fact. Kind of like what happened to us when we were at PAX that one year when we were at that pub, and like our table of 6 turned into a table of like 40, and then they auto-graded us.
Yeah.
But like we're in there for like a birthday party. Like we know how many people showed up, and when we leave, they're like, okay, so you owe us money for 28 people. We're like, there were 18. We're like, I'm not paying for 28. And the guy just could not back down like the whole time. And I'm like, show us the video of 28 people coming. Like, you have surveillance right behind you. If you want to prove it to us, like, we know how many people came. Like, I'm not fucking paying double for this shit. And the guy was like, well, of course, everybody's drunk as well.
Yeah, it's
and
a good situation.
And like 3 of us spoke any Japanese. And like, I'm trying to be polite, and then like one of my friends is like, "No, you're baka. No, you baka." I'm like, oh, this is not helping. Please go.
No,
please go.
Man.
It's like, I just want to pay the appropriate amount. I'm not really like super mad, but like, come on, dude, you're making this so much worse for me. Plus 3.5% magic penetration. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I can't get into this room. There's a potion in here. What the hell am I doing?
Anybody got a lockpick?
I do not.
Oh wait, no, this one doesn't need a lockpick? The lion's head chest I can just open?
Those fucking skeletons running away from me. Where are you going?
You geniuses!
What's that?
I became a rat to break into prison. Oh no! It's a mimic, bro!
Holy shit!
I'm in jail with the mimic.
That was so loud. It just become a rat and leave?
Yeah, but if he bites me, I'm gonna die, man.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I got shot in the head via an archer that wasn't even shooting at me.
Watch out for that mage. He's gonna fireball you something fierce. Brian, this chest over here has a straw hat in it if you want it.
You know, I think I'm over it.
Did I hear extra feet?
It's me.
Hello.
Thought it was accounting for your
Ooh,
feet.
thank you.
A green.
There is a guy. He's looking at us.
I got no problem. I got no problem with him.
Wait,
Yep,
you got what the fuck?
We take those.
Oh no.
That was Chiblee's old name.
He's got a mimic tooth.
Just gotta wait for them portals.
This guy chilling. Look at him. He looks so happy.
I'm chill too.
Would get again for sure.
Dude, I'm starving.
Dude, you're like Swedish, man. You didn't bring any other tea for your guests? We're just supposed to like sit in your room and watch you eat?
Yep.
This is how I feel about that.
I can't see him,
Oh,
man.
that's nice. That was good.
Oh!
Ah, nuts.
Yes! Yes!
That was perfect timing.
Just keep sitting. I wonder if opening it will just make you leave.
Yeah.
It didn't last time. He's oh, he did.
Just disappeared.
Dude, do you poop in your paw or something, bro? What is going on?
Yeah, GG's, fellas. A damn pleasure.
GG, GG.
Good time. It was a good time.
And I'm sure I'll see you later this week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. When did we become a yes, sir family? It's like when my daughter started saying, "aw, rats." I was like, what? She's been watching like Looney Tunes videos or something. Or Three Stooges. She started saying all rats. It must be a bad stream. Faint Bunny said this wasn't the best stream ever. No, it's because I didn't mention the Boston Celtics or Daniel Ricciardo, man. They actually did, though? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Hello, Chiblee, by the way. He's from New York? No, I'm from Boston, man. Yeah, the bar's fucking full. It's really fucking funny. Obey your mother.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, right? The bar's full. It's fucking hilarious. You can change your... Obey your mother!
Guy who learned all about American culture from 2 TikToks. That guy deleted the video. I know, that's why I saw it again. Because by deleting it, it would like got Streisand affected and got spread all over Twitter again. The way the guy, he's like holding a fake microphone. Obey your mother. He really, like, they're in character, dude, all the time. He's sort of based. Well, they do say some stuff they shouldn't say. That being said, it's a funny video. It's a funny video. All right. Kate is live. I'll send you over there. Enjoy yourself. I'll be back tomorrow. We got to beat Sisyphus at some point, right? Yeah, man. Yeah. Later.
Have you seen the Elden Ring DDR pad no hit run? My era of DDR pad has moved on. Yeah, girl was living on that DDR pad 12 hours a day for 3 weeks. Ever since then, I'm a changed person. That's when I learned that people had a fetish for feet, and I had to wear my socks. I forgot who it was, but someone said, "Oh my gosh, Kate, you better put socks on." And I said, "Why? It's hot in here. I don't want to wear socks." And then someone said, what was it, like there's some like fetish or something like that. But then if that were to happen today, maybe I do want to show some of my feet and link it to fan only website. I will be a gazillionaire. I've seen too many of those, like, "Oh hey, can I see your house?" Or no, "Oh hey, do you rent?" And then she goes, "No, I own." And then they go, "Oh really? Can I go see your house?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, come over." And then they live in a gigantic mansion in California somewhere. And then he goes, "Wow, and you live here by yourself?" And she goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, what do you do for your living?" And she goes, OnlyFans." They're like, when I saw one, I said, "Okay, one." But I saw another one, and I said, "What the hell?" And apparently this girl is a med student. Like, she's going to be a doctor, but she was doing this on the side to pay off the tuition fee. It can't just be like, "Yo, here's like, if you pay $5, here's my nude," right? You gotta play it up, right? You can't just be like, "Hey, pay me $50 and I will show you my nudes." Because there's no way they would be a billionaire, or maybe not a billionaire, but they wouldn't be so rich off of selling nudes. I actually don't know how it works. But don't you have to be, good at it? Like, don't you have to be persuasive that, like, if you give me enough money, there's a chance that I will date you or something? It's very request based. The initial sub is just for the DM feature, and then they ask for custom stuff. So you have to sub in order to DM, and then when you do DM, then do you go like, here are things that available to buy, and then after you purchase, then she will send you the pics or something. Sub for access, pay for content. Oh my god. Men really hates it when women learn. Excuse me, what the hell is that? Sell NL feet pics. I want to say no one wants to buy that, but at the same time, I know well enough that enough people want to buy it, and I say no. There are too many real freaks. And I have a feeling that if I make it exclusive, only the chosen 10 people can see the Ryan's feet. I feel like a lot of people will pay a lot of money. Exclusive view. Miyazaki also loves feet. Who the heck is Miyazaki, dude? The creator of Elden Ring? How do you know he likes feet? We know. How? What do you mean? You'll see? Do I get stepped on a lot? No socks here. I mean, I barely wear any clothes. It would be funny if I wear socks. Holy, that's a good business model. Limited number of spots. Highest paying subscribers gets access. Yeah. I think wearing socks will not protect you from broken glasses on the floor. I think that will still make your feet bleed. I really should have exposed Ryan's feet when he stepped on broken glasses on the floor. And I was away, right? I was out of town for a week cuz of the university. And then he text messaged me saying, "Oh my goodness, I broke." Oh no, Tomo jumped on the table and shattered the coffee mug, and the ceramics are like everywhere. Like it shattered into smallest tiny grains. And I said, use the vacuum cleaner and clean it. And he said, okay, it's all cleaned. And then a day later, he goes like, oh no, 2 tiny pieces got stuck in my feet. And I said, OMG, are you alright? You should go to the hospital and get that thing out. And then he said, nah, don't worry. I looked it up on Google. Apparently, it says it will just melt. It will get dissolved in my body. And I said, what? You're not a slug. Just get that shit out, dude. And he said, nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Have a good time at your university band tour. See you real soon. And I said, what the hell is wrong with you? And then I came back and I was like, show me your feet. And then he got like 2 broken pieces stuck in his feet. But then because he didn't take it out, it had like a little layer of skin on top. And I was like, bro, doesn't it hurt? And then he said, nah, it's fine. Leave it. I think those pieces are gone now, I think. But he's 99% human, 1% glass. I'm pretty sure. You know, like when you when a person dies, you burn their ashes. Maybe that's where I will see the glasses. I'll be like, oh, there they are. The broken cup pieces. That's when I'll fish them out. When my dude's dead and cremated. Probably because the glass won't turn into an ash. Because it's, you know, a higher, I guess, burning temperature. It might get bonded with his bone ash. But it would still be glass. Like, glass would still be glass. So it would be like his bone ash infused with glass pieces. Human stained glass! Human stained glass. Oh my gosh. Or if he ever gets like in an accident and then they're like, oh my gosh, the fire was crazy, we cannot identify all the people who got involved in the accident, I'll be like, my husband got 2 glass pieces stuck on his feet. Find the guy who got the glass on his feet. And they'll Ash just dipped in Mama Liz's ceramic dust oil. Give this guy +2, chat. Come on, that's amazing. If current Kate was teleported or time traveled 12 years back, the moment when I came back home from my university band tour and my husband had 2 broken glasses stuck on his feet, on the bottom of his feet, that's when I'll open up OnlyFans website and then release it. Rare photos. I don't think X-ray would show the glass, right? It's not like metal.
Took my bike to the lake. Brought my shovel, brought my rake. Took my boy to the swing. Let him swing, let them ring. Bought my friends Italian beef. Make them fart and make them queef. Abraham Lincoln was governor here. Only a steel man can be enough. If you know what I'm talking about? Sufjan Stevens?